Greetings, everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yeah, it's me. It's Monster to Mermaid. The sun's rising in the east. The sun is rising right now. Look at that. We're standing in the early morning sun. And he's not here yet, but I'm going to show you anyway. I have a gift from Mr. Villager, and it is so sweet. I'm going to turn around. Dun, 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 dun. I have a cape. I have a cape. Look at that. I have a cape. Now, when he comes back, I'll have to show you all again so that I can show him what it looks like. But right now, it is the beginning of the day. And I'm going to show you what happened on Twitch this morning. Hi, welcome. And here we go. Let's come up here. I'm looking. I'm going to see for a second. Vincentius, am I streaming?
Huh?
Am I on? Okay. And we're just going to check for a minute. Bonk. I did not do the one thing that I should have done, and that is reboot the machine. So, oh, thank you. So we're going to have a little bit, huh?
Sounds great. Looks great.
Okay, yay. 5x5. I'm walking through the downtown area. Lila is working on this new pottery store that's going in right here. And right here we have a new jewelry store right here. And it is way far from being ready. But this is going to be a jewelry store. And as a matter of fact, right now, let's look at the workers. Weston is still the one who was going to be a fisher, and but we'll see. Fishing is still broken. Volmer is the banker. Davis has decided he wants to be a banker, and Briella is one of the professors. Keela is one of the kids, and she's got a high, but Layla, look at Layla there. Layla actually has an 8 and a 9, and for this, that might be really good. Wayne could do it, but he is not as high as she is. Fright Switey is a teacher. Jaslyn and Calliope are the librarians, and Thalen is also, and apparently the three of them are librarians. Nothing is happening for them in these kinds of things. If anything, the thing that would happen for them is that they would go to the university. Not Jaslyn, she's actually the librarian, but they could go to the university and become druids. However, they're not going to. The three of them are running the antiquities library. That means that they are actually studying the mystic site. And we're going to leave them to do that. We can see that they're growing in their knowledge, and that is actually good. So Layla it is. Now, Layla is still living at home, I imagine. Hold on for a second. Let me see who raised her. 134. That almost seems like, yes. So Briella, it looks like Briella is her mom, but why don't we go and find her for a minute? Or we can do this. Instead of trying to find her, let's recall her. And there she is.
Good to see
and let's
you.
look and let's see what it says. Briella and Lindsay are her parents. I thought so. I thought she was actually, she actually had parents. Briella is her mother, and so she is going to go back home and get started on the things that she needs to get started on. Where is she going? Where's she going? This is interesting. Maybe she had never been on this side before. That's right. And she was just looking at the Narrows for the first time because she's actually one of the people, one of the kids, one of the most recent kids. Okay, and so right here, let me see, smeltables are all on. Let's do coal so that there is something that she is using. We'll do coal. I'm not going to do charcoal, we'll do coal, and we're good for that. So coal and that is what she's going to use when she needs to heat something. For the time being, she's just going to use these tables here, and she's going to, yeah, she's got a crafting table. This is her little spot. She's going to make jewelry. She's actually the jewelry store owner, and this is, I believe we now have a pottery store owner, and that owner is in fact Santos. So Santos here is a pottery store owner. He runs retail. He does retail pottery, and he lives right here. Let's see where Santos and Layla are going to live. We've got 5 people here. Hira moved back in here, and let's look down. Let's come over to this one right here, and I believe Ainsley moved back in here. If I'm not mistaken, wrong side. I believe that Ainsley moved back in here to make the full 5. So both of these 2 kids should actually be living in these places, and they're not. So now what do we want to do? I think what I'm going to do is have both of them move in to, let's have Hira and Ainsley move in here because they're only living here temporarily. So we'll have them move in here. There's Weston. Weston's not working, so we're going to have to get him to working on something. So let's manage and let's move Ainsley in here. Let's see if we can find her pretty quickly. And let's move Hira into here. They have homes. They're temporarily working on projects that is putting them in this area. So let's come, there's Hira right here. So they're going to stay in the saloon for now until these projects that they're working on are done and they decide where they want to live. Does that mean we need some more housing? It might. Let's come over here. We're going to have one of these 2 kids. Let's have Layla live here. And we're going to have Santos live in the other housing. So Santos is going to live over here. Bonk. There we go. And let's see who we have and what it looks like. So Davis is here, Remy, Logan, and Riley are here. And we're putting Santos over here. I don't think so. Let's look at the other housing for a second. These are old timers. And I think there's another old timer over here. I'm going to move them over and have the 2 kids be here. So we have Rosa here, Pierce and Ember are here, and Vivan. Let's have Rosa, manage housing. Let's have Rosa move out, and we're going to have And let's have Lele's here and Santos. Let's have Santos move in. We're going to have Rosa move in to the housing across the way. And look what time it is. It's getting close to the time. And then I've got to do something about Weston. Let's look here. Weston is not living here. Good. So let's have Rosa move in here. And everybody is here. I think we need some more housing. I think we do, but we'll check and see momentarily because I've got 5 people in both of these. And you know how I don't like usually having 5. Hello. Yes, they're laughing. I don't like usually having 5 people, but we do. Let's see. That has taken us all day. Pierce, why are you upset? Pierce?
So what will it be for you?
Aha. All right. I know what his problem is. And we'll fix that right now. Pierce has the steampunk supplementary kitchen and for the barracks. And that's what was used to expand this this location right here and give them a restaurant in the saloon. Mr. Villager, there you are. Hello, welcome, welcome. And let me put this here. Okay, let's look at this. Nope, that's all the minimum stock that's here. So let's go back and let's look at the inventory. And sure enough, oh my God, he's hoarding gold again. He is hoarding gold. There's something wrong with him. Here, let's make all this gold go away. He doesn't need but one of these, and let's hope. Let's give him, don't I have some pieces on me? Let me see here. Let's look at this and see. No. So these are, but wait a second, come back here. Let's look at, he is hoarding gold. Unreal. Let's give him this 40 and we'll do that. I know, and he's not getting all of this. As a matter of fact, he's going to be seen as yeah, the town is wealthy, but this is partly the town's wealth. And he's been stockpiling it away in the bank. And I think that we might give him half, except donate. Tell me about it. Thanks for the... Okay. Let's come here for a second. No. Let's take this down to the warehouse. He's not getting any of this. He's not getting any of it. Now it might, I'm blaming Pierce, but it might not be Pierce. It might actually be Ember. Ember is the one from the very beginning who was interested in Pierce because of his money. Because, oh, donate to you. That's what you're saying. To your town. Absolutely. I would be happy. That makes your crops grow or put your homes in place. This is always the problem with gold. There's not a lot it can do except to buy favor. And that is for sure. We are going to take this gold and give it to the blacksmith. Why? Because the blacksmith is supposed to be making gold pieces for the nether ambassador, Louise. Because here we are, people. We're going to try this experiment. So now that Mr. Villager is here, as soon as I take this to the van, I'll show you some of the things that are going to be done. And this is always the problem with gold, but it's also used to make poor people poor. That, oh, you don't need diamonds. Here, you just mine them and we'll give you some food, you know. So hold on for a second here. No, we want to go to Vivan, who is right here, our blacksmith. Let's see how much space he has. Let's see if he has some storage in here. He does, and so we're going to put it in his storage. So now he has what he needs to make things for Louise, the nether miner. And we're going to go to, should we go to bed? I've got so many things to show you all. So let's start with this. Let's go up to bed at the saloon. There is Alessandro. Alessandro? That is Alessandro. Let's go down up here to my place in the saloon. So I stay here from time to time because Pierce and Ember like being able to say to visitors, ooh, the Tana ambassador is here. The Tana ambassador stays at the saloon, and they go, oh, we might get to see the Tana ambassador? Ooh. And speaking of seeing the Tana ambassador, Mr. Villager, are you still there? Are you still there? Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Look at this lovely gift. Look at that. I have a cape. I have a beautiful cape. And I love it. I love it. I absolutely love it. Now I would have to make a dark mermaid to go with that cape. That would be quite something to do. But yes, look, I have a cape. It is a gift from Mr. Villager. Parker, what do you want? Hold on a second. Let me change my view. Parker, what do you want? You want me to look at you? Sometimes they do this. But you don't have anything that we need, Parker. I'm sorry. Maybe you just liked the cape. Maybe he did, but I love it. Thank you. Obrigado. Obrigado. And yeah, a wonderful cape. And I love it. I love it. All right. So here's something to look at. Look what we found in the harbor. Do you see that over there? Do you see something weird? Look at this. Look at this. There's a visitor. I wonder if it was Parker. There's a visitor in town who came in on this boat. Look at this. This is Small Ships Mod. Minecolonies team added Small Ships Mod to their newest server, which is the one that has the tropical style. So the fact that Minecolonies team has the Small Ships Mod in their mod pack for this server means that it works with Minecolonies, and it does. They won't build it. You still have to build it, and you're the only one who can get in. But look what it looks like when I get in. Watch this. Look at that. Dun, 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 dun. I am in the boat. Isn't that cool? I love it. I love it. And yes, you can actually move it. And I don't want to move this one because it was really hard to get this one parked. So I'm going to get out, and let's see if I can shift. There we go. It's the same as getting out of a boat. So we're going to shift and do that for this one. So this boat is the reason why that bridge actually opens right there. That bridge opens. And that's why, in order for those masts to come through. And yeah, so we discovered that there's someone here. I wonder if it was Parker. I wonder if that's why he was saying something to me. Let's go over to, upstairs. we're going to go to the wide river where we did something else, and there's another one of those boats there, and I'll be able to show you in wider water what they're like for a moment. I actually like them. They're hard to manage, probably like a real sailboat, and but it's actually fun. The idea of it is definitely fun. Let's come here. We're going to take the rail tunnel, and we're going to take the rail tunnel down to the waterfront, to the White River waterfront right here. And we can walk down the sides. And here we are. And there we are right there. So you see someone came on shore. Oh, Ace is using the walkway. Someone came on shore here. So let's get in. Do I remember how to row a boat? Kind of. And we're going to go out to this boat. So here's another sailboat right here. You sent a thing on Discord? Okay. All right. So here's the boat right here. And there's one thing about the boat that I can rename it, and it can have as many as 5 people crew. And crew is something that the mod, when you go out and look at it, it's not Minecolonies people. It's villagers, and you can have them as crew, which is actually pretty interesting. So let me see here. Let me see if I can click, if I can get close enough. I think I'm going to have to climb up. Oh, I'm in the boat. Have to get out of the boat. And now I am on the deck of this. Let's pick the boat up so it doesn't go away. And let's, oh, whoa. There's a part of the boat that isn't there, and I think it's just because they're using the actual Minecraft boat as the bottom of this boat. So it's kind of short, but they've gotten it to be able to hold people and to have cannons and to have rowers, if you want, on the bigger boats and things like that. So when you press R, yay! First of all, I'm not in the boat. Now I'm in the boat. When you press R, it releases the sails. So see, the sail went down a little bit, and you can make it go faster by bringing the sail all the way down. See if I can do that again. Can I get the sail to come down? I'm not getting the sail to come all the way down right now. Yes, there is a conflict between shaders and the sail, and then it is WASD that helps you drive. So there we are right here. So this is what it looks like when you're on the boat. It's really quite gorgeous. It really is, and it's really meant, there it goes. See, it just went down a little bit more, the sail, and I'm going faster, and I need to turn away from the coastline so I don't crash into it. And you almost can drive it with 2 fingers with the A and the D down. You almost can drive it like that. And there it is. So when you want to stop it, or make it go slower or something like that, you just have to click on the R again, and see it went all the way up, and that stops it. So if I want to start it again and just turn it around, but I want to do it at a slow pace, let's turn it. I'm just going to leave it. It's not my boat. So I'm just going to leave it right where I found it, and I'm going to put back the little rowboat the way the owner got. Oh wait, oh, see, I'm turning around in circles. Whoa, why am I turning that way? I'm just turning in circles. Hold on a second. It's acting like it's stuck. There we go. Okay, now it's going to turn this way. All right. It was stuck. And now let's turn it this way. And now I'm going to press R and stop it right here. And then we can get out, which is the normal shift that you use to get out of a boat. I'm going to stand here and put down the boat that was there. We should have it. Did I break it? Where did it go? Wow, all right. Let's get the boat from out of my stuff. And we'll get this boat and use it to go back to the shoreline right here. So now we have this boat, and let's get in this boat, and then we can row this boat over to the warehouse entrance right here, which has been modified specifically to receive these small boats. So we have this right here. I noticed something just there. I'm going to fix it right now. So let's take this and let's put that on that side. Okay, and then I can get out. Shift, I'm out of the boat. And there we are. Do I want to have it shown? I'm fine with that. All right, so yeah, isn't that fascinating? Isn't that fascinating? And yeah, you can fall off. You can fall off the boat. And you can, there's all sorts of things that can happen. And I am just showing primarily today that mod actually works with Minecolonies. So for those of you who want to do that with Minecolonies, there you go. That is so cool. I'm going up to Rocco's bedroom in this Druid Guardian Tower here. I think I need to go up one more. Nope, I think I need to go down one more. There we go. So we'll close the curtain here for right now. Look, we can see the boat down there. And then we're going to come over to here and go to sleep. And yeah, but there we have it. There we have it. And that was a wonderful thing we discovered right at the last minute. Mixasso was on the Twitch stream. He was in chat, I should say, for the Twitch stream this morning, right at the last minute. And I was showing him that. But that is from Minecolonies team's own Patreon server, the new one that just started on June 1st. And you can go and join. You just need to be a patron. And you can check out information on their Discord. You do not have to be a patron to see Minecolonies Discord. There is a patron Discord for Minecolonies, but there's also a Discord if you are not able to do the patron. And let's come up here. I'm going to show Mr. Villager what we found today by accident. I decided to go back and check Lady Shatana for some odd reason. Lady Shatana is the cavern build, and I decided to go back and check on them, and I'm glad I did. She has changed some of her styles. She's actually added to her styles. And so in the cavern build right here for the builders huts, so in the default builder, this is the default builder, and this was the one that we looked at and we were like, yeah, we've made this one many times in from 16 I think on, and I think this is the level 5 of it. I wasn't enthusiastic about wanting to make this one again, so I left. I didn't look at any more. I decided to come back and look at the others, which is the Builder Alternative and the Mega Hall. Now the Alternative Builder's Hut is a new supply builder, which was not there before. Look at this thing. This is level 1, and this is level 5. Look at this. I might still think that I might use this somewhere. Look at this. Isn't this fascinating? Now, it's an alternative, so that means that this floor, it goes into some larger hall or something like that. Because see that floor there? You'd have to have room for that floor on top. Let's go back to builders, and then this is an alternative builder right here, and this is the classic builder. Mr. Villager, you might remember this from Emney Island, towards the very end of Emney Island. Hold on for a second. Here we go. Yay! Drone Hands is streaming on Twitch. This is the one that was at the entrance of the town hall on Emney Island. When you went into the town hall, you passed through the level 5, this builder first. And it was really quite beautiful. And I don't remember it having this, and that might be why she adapted some of these to bring them up with the fact that they're using domum ornamentum materials. And I think that's what happened there, but maybe it did and I just forgot. But that we have built this one. What wasn't there before is this. So let's go back to builders. Let's go to Mega Hall. Mega Hall builder. I don't remember this builder. Now I thought that the Mega Hall builder was one of those buildings that had a road that ran through it. This is new and different. This does not have a road running through it. As a matter of fact, see this part right here? It looks like you could take two buildings and put them together, and then you would have the Mega Hall. And that's what it looks like has happened here, that she's split up some of the buildings and made it that you can put things together. So this is the one that we are putting in. So see, there's the entrance right here, and you can see where the hut block is. So this is what the downstairs looks like. And then you go upstairs, and it is a partial upstairs with an interesting storage, a treasure room right here. And inside the treasure room is all sorts of pieces. It's slick. All sorts of pieces that take a lot to get. And so there's quartz, there's magma, there's all sorts of things. And so this is the one that we're putting in. And the reason we are is because, see these right here? See these three things that are indented here? We're going to open these up and have these be windows onto the wide river. So see this one right here, this one here, and we're actually going to open this one as well. We'll open those. We can put bars or something there if necessary, or we can make it that people can't see through, or we could not use that one. Hold on for a second, I'll show you why. Let's go to, let's X that. Let's come here. Let's go here. Let's get the glasses, the builder's goggles, and let's go over to where she's putting this in. So she is putting the building in right here. So you see this? So see, there's a portion of the building that comes out here. We could have the 2 windows come out right in this spot right here, and the 3rd window can be behind the stone, behind some sort of facade that we're going to use to decorate this part of the building. But we are going to put this in. Now, we hired a baby builder. We hired a builder right out of school. This is her first project, and I'm going to put that away for a second. Let's take these off. Okay, this is her first project. This is Athena right here. Athena was raised by her cousins. Let's say that they're her cousins, because distant cousins, there is some space there for a relationship. Athena was raised by a cousin who's older than her, Weston, who was raised by Omar, who was the first cousin who was here. And she is, Omar is the builder. Athena is following in Omar's footsteps and is going to be a builder as well. She is not their kid. See, it says that Omar and Weston are her parents. They're not. They're her uncles. And that's why we were saying that they were uncles instead of cousins. That's why I was saying it. So her uncle, Weston, raised her, and her great uncle, Omar, is her grandfather. And she is following in her grandfather's footsteps, and she is going to be a builder. Now she's standing there. Let me see what it is that she needs.
Hi.
What she's asked for. Hi, do you not have anything? Let's look here. I think she has gotten, things for her, but she has used all her pickaxes. And so she's going to have to get some more. It's going to take her quite some time to do this as a level 1. Omar is going to take pity on her. Omar is done, by the way, with the hospital. He was making this hospital a level 5. This is now a level 5 hospital. Dun 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 dun. Look at that. See those right there? This is Thalers. Do believe this is Caledonian. Sure enough. And it is the 5. And we will go through this another day. But what I'm going to have Omar do is take over for his granddaughter, kind of his granddaughter. He's going to take over for her and build the place. He's a level 5. He can take and build it pretty quickly, and then she can watch him and she can work on it later. Cancel the build. She's going to stay and help him. Build options. The builder is going to be Omar. Build the building. So we're going to have Omar build it. Let's see here. Request a pickup for now. So Turu is going to come and pick up all the materials. Uh-oh. YouTube is saying something's the matter. That's a great name. Being sincere. Yeah, it is. Athena. It's a wonderful name. It's very pretty. And Athena has moved into the housing on the shoreline. She moved out from living with her father and grandfather. And she doesn't consider, so it's one of those kinds of things. She doesn't consider her uncles she considers them to be her father and her grandfather, but they are her uncle and great uncle. And yeah, but she lives here on the shoreline now of the wide river. And that's what we did this morning. Now, there is one thing that I want to do. Oh, it's raining. Lindsay is working on the level 2 of the mechanic shop, and I want to go upstairs from here. I think I'm going to have to. I could go here and go up. Let's do that. This will be probably faster right now to just take this up. Up, there's somebody coming down, but we're going to come up right here. And this right here goes up to the road here. Let me do something. Let me have a lantern, because we can sleep here for the night. And we're right here. Let's come to Lindsay's shop. This is Lindsay right here. So Omar is pretty proud that his granddaughter, his brother's son's daughter, his brother's sister's daughter, his brother's son's sister, the sister of the son. Yeah, I think that's how it works. It's genealogy is complex. Let's sleep. Let's sleep here. Yep. Okay. So this is the homage to Underwater Base, which is Mixasa and Matlam style, before the Cliff style. And that little room is in the builder shop of the Cliff style, which is Matlam and Mixasa's second style that they have in Minecolonies. And they're really fun. So you can see people using this temporary way that I got up last night. They're using it as well. There's Sato. Sato's going over the mountain. We'll see what happens as this building gets built by Omar, because that's going away. And then we should have Lindsay also coming from over the hill. Lindsay and Briella live on the other side of this hill. Let me see something here. I don't see Lindsay yet. I want to see how far away they live. I think right here, this is Isabella and Sato living here. No, that's right. Monica, Santana, and Daisy. Santana and Daisy ended up living together, even though, because they like to. They like living with each other. And they're taking advantage of the fact that they were raising 3 kids that allowed them to live together. We could move them back into this house over here and have their child, the child they were raising, move in here, because look at this. Nobody's here. Let's move the 3 of them back into here. So they did not claim each other the last time. Yay, the crusher is finished. Let's come here and let's look. 3 and 2 is 5, so we would have the full 5 living there. Monica Santana, and Daisy. Let's look and see where Monica is. Monica is right now 150 from where she needs to be. We'll have to find where she is stationed. That's too far away. And so we're going to unassign. Oh, and there's Keela. Let's unassign Keela. Let's unassign Santana and Daisy. I am going to move them back, even though they're technically not a couple. I'm going to move them back into the little house on the prairie here that they lived in for a long time. And we're going to have them live in it again. Ella is wanting compost. That is who that is, who's distressed there. Let's come here and let's have Daisy and Santana move in here. Let's go down. Let's find, there's definitely Keela is going to school, but we'll come up here. I don't think this is good for Monica. I think we're going to have to find out where she's been stationed. Is it on this side? No, it is not. It's here. Should be here. Yes, it is. There's no one here. All right. Technically, I should move them back. People who are not official are not supposed to live in houses. This is a ruling in my world. That is all. This is the way these people have decided. Let's put Keela here. Monica is still too far away. Let's find, they're going to be at the bottom or something because they really have a good place where they are. So they're not going to be easy. There's Daisy, we'll move her in, and Santana. 43, 55, they're good. Athena's at the waterfront. And now we need Monica, who does not have a place to live. I have to find out where her courier station is. Boink! Only I can do that. And let's come over, because I have this feeling that she should actually be living in town. And if she should be, then there's not enough housing. Let's come here. This is Rosa right here. This has always been Rosa. This is Rosa's original wagon that she doesn't use anymore. It's practically a museum piece. Let's go to the tavern and let's have Monica be there until I see what we can find. So we have 3 people living in the tavern. This does not happen often, but, and sure not, she's only 39 from here. I have a feeling that means that she is at the platform. So she is probably, see that green balloon right there? I have a feeling that is Monica. So we're going to go through the hills right here. There might still be a way up between these 2 buildings, and there is. So we're going to take this way right here. Up to here. And there was always a way, there it is, up to this level right here. Let's look and see who we've got here. So the first person who's here is Aes. And Aes is here. Let's see who's in the balloon. Dun 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 dun. Okie dokie. Let's come here. I want to see how many people live here. This is one of the urban birch residences that is actually buried in the ground. And this is the bottom floor, and everyone lives here. So I can do it again. Mixasa! Salut! Salut, Mixasa! How are you? Como vas-tu? Ça va, I guess it is. Great. Ah, et moi? Pas mal. Pas mal, actually. From this morning, some mail came in for my sister that is just unfortunate. And I can't really go into it, but it's not her health. It's the care itself that has been jeopardized. And so it's going to require a lot of work to counter the thing that has come in. And so I haven't really thought about it, but what's going to happen because of it is I will not have a Thursday stream of YouTube. I'm just going to do Friday and Saturday this week. And so I will tell you that right now. Let's put Monica here. Simeon's here, Evangeline, A is Leroy, and we're going to have Monica be here. And there she is. This is perfect for her. Who is that with that cough? So did you see that I had something right there in the wall? Did you see that? Look at that. Look at that. I totally forgot about it. I forgot that we found out that this is that close to this area right here, coming out where this guard tower is. Micah is here. It is Micah. Micah is here, and but this is going behind. This is so perfect. So we have to do something about that too. I think from upstairs we can get a door from the top that we can use as the door there. Notice we haven't done anything in here yet, but we're not today. Have I done a lot of stuff? I kind of have. This is going to be interesting. Let's take this door for a minute. Let's close that one. I'm going to take this door and put a door at that corridor there. Isn't that wild? When we were doing something in this hallway a while back, we were like, why can't we see those people there? And who we could see was Trenton. And it's like, why are we seeing Trenton? And then I was like, wait a minute, does this go to the mine? Luckily, it goes to this level right here, which is good. Hello, Liana. Let's look at the stats. I'm still kind of making sure for a nether miner, adaptability and strength. And it does not have any of that, so we don't have to worry. I'm going to put a door, not there, but here. I'm going to put the door right here. And I think we have to do it from this side. Sure we do. We know better. So do we want it to open this way to go upstairs? Yes, we do. I wish I could put it the other way, but I can't. So we'll have it do that. And that's the best. And it is now nighttime. We're going to run out of time here. And let me see. We have some time. So we're going to go back to the saloon and go to sleep. and then we're going to go to the nether miner. I'm going to go through. So for those of you who don't know, I'm not sure what it is. I'm not sure whether it's memory or what happens. But the last time I went into the nether mine, into the nether, I had real problems when I came back out, and I actually had to go back. Actually, I think I had to get help from Minecolonies devs to not lose the world, as well as Vincentius. And thank you very much, Minecolonies devs, for that help a long time ago. But, and so I've done something here to sort of help us with what I need to do, and that is...
Can I help you?
Did you see that? Did you see Turu practically jump that jump there? That's the thing that happens. They're moving so fast, the couriers. That's how they fall sometimes. We're going up here. There is a way up right here. We're going to follow whoever that is. Oh, here comes someone going down. And there is, oh, we've got all sorts of people here. Okay, so we're just going to continue around the corner, and we're going up to the nether miner, and I'm going to look and see if all the pieces are there yet. Whether they're there or not, I'm actually going to go in. Now technically they don't go in. That is what has been said, that they don't actually go into the nether mine. But I have always gone into the nether in the nether mine where I did not lose the nether miner. I went in the nether mine first. She had gold on from the beginning, and I made sure of that and things like that. That's the things that I would like to do with Louise. I would like to not lose Louise like I lost the Canays. There's Louise. So we lost the entire Canay family. We lost Kawabata and her son in Prasino, and I don't want that happening. Look what we've got. I'm putting these things on her just to make sure. I'm even going to give her this, and I'm going to give her half of these. I'm putting them on her myself.
It's a fine morning.
Yes, it is. Because I don't trust her. That's what I trusted Royal to get dressed, and he didn't. And I don't trust anything else. Now, gold is not that protective, except when you're in the nether. Let's hope this works a little bit. We should have a full other set for her, and I would rather that. I want to see if she'll wear the full set, the full nether set, before she goes in. But I'm going in right now, so I'm going to borrow from her. I don't think I need to. Let's look at my stuff and see. I should have, sure enough, I should have one of these. And all I'm going to do is light my fire here. Come on, baby, light my fire. And there it is. Let's see what happens when we go in. We're not going to see anything because I am Tana. I am a mer. And just my presence is going to change the response inside. Is far better. Oh yeah, I'm sure I definitely am. Oh, I think I need a lantern. So let's do a lantern right quick. There we go. Let's put a lantern here. I just want to see where I am. Wow, look at this location. Ah, and there it is. So there it is, people. And I don't know whether it is, I think it might actually be 0. I think it might actually be the zero maps that isn't working for me. I don't think Minecolonies is using zero, and I think that's the one that crashes every time. So let's look here. It should say Java is not responding, but it's not saying that. I'm going to quit, and I'm out of the game. Let's see if I can come back.
Bring up.
But should I just go ahead and bring up the
bring
other?
Up CurseForge.
Bring up CurseForge and just bring up the new
Let's
one?
see. Actually,
let me try bringing it up again for a second.
did you still have...
Did I still have?
Oculus and Rubidium disabled?
I don't know that I have. Let's look.
Let's check.
Okay. Let's look here. Let's look for Oculus. I'll see you. It is not.
Disable it.
Disable it. And Rubidium?
Rubidium.
Okay, just to make sure.
Yeah.
Are you?
Click on the... You lost the... there it is.
Rubidium?
And...
Disable it?
Yes.
What about zero? Do you think it's zero?
No.
You don't? You
try
think
it now, because it seems to be just a rendering thing.
Play. All right, we're going to try and figure this out.
But if it doesn't
Maybe
work,
it's the shaders, is what Mr. Villager is saying.
Yep.
And it is shaders. That's why we're disabling Oculus and Rubidium, because they run with shaders. They're responsible for shaders. Play. All right. Should
I think that you just gave it focus. You didn't play.
Okay.
Don't close that.
I'm not closing it. Okay. I just want to be able to see the screen that there's nothing there. Okay. Sorry about that, people. But this is why I have a backup, by the way. I specifically made a backup in case something like this happened where I can't get back. So we're going to see now if I can get back in. So what I did was I got into the nether, I turned around, and whoop.
Okay, there was your mistake.
Oh my gosh. So yeah, so we'll see. That sounded like, is that a delivery, or is that is that for him again? For a neighbor? Let's go here. Let's go here.
And let's go here.
Single player. And let's go to Twitch and let's see. This is why I haven't sent Louise in yet. Now this has nothing to do with Minecolonies. This is actually something going on with the mod pack that I have, right?
It sounded like it was further down the street.
Yeah, it is. It is. He's not stopping. Okay.
Joining the world.
Now it's going to join in the nether.
Yeah.
And here we go.
Explodes.
All right. I'm just going to stand here for a minute and let it load.
Yes, don't pirouette this time.
I only just turned for a
Yes.
minute. I thought I was
You
here
pirouetted.
long enough. I can move. See, that's what I did. I did this, and then I went boop. Oculus and
Shaders.
Rubidium. It is shaders. It is absolutely shaders that is doing it. All right.
We're having your world bejeweled.
Yeah, I know. I know. Okay, look, there's just what we need. Nether vines. But I'm going back in now. And I just wanted to see where she was going to land. And here I am right here. And there we go. Dun 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 dun. Not always the important, isn't it? The problem, but the solution. Yes, absolutely, is to know. So I had a feeling that was going to happen, and that is why I had a backup and didn't send, and was just doing that by myself to see. And luckily, it's going to be okay. All right, so let me just go here for a minute. Let me come here. let me go over here and make curse words back off for a second. There we go. Now I can see. It did work. Thank you, Vincentius.
Huh?
Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome.
We're going to leave the door open. We'll leave it up. She turns it off sometimes anyway. But now that we know, we're actually... Oh, hi, you. What'd you bring?
Hi.
Hi. Did you bring something for her? Look at there. She now has a pickaxe, a netherite pickaxe, but she doesn't have any armor yet. So we're going to have to check and see. Are you going out? Because I need to go out. Okay. So we're going to see if I might have to order it. I didn't order... I ordered the gold. So I'm going to order the... What? Hold on a sec. We need to go down. So I'm going to order request through the post office. I'm going to request the netherite stuff. We do have Pierce and Tucker have made really good deals with people, and we have gotten at a good price. You see all that gold that Tucker has, so we could actually buy the things that we need, and so we have bought netherite materials from visitors, and now we should have enough for him. This is Vivan, who is Annie's kid, and Vivan is capable of making it. He does have the... and the only ones I've disabled is the hoe. Does she need a hoe in the world? Let me enable it just in case she needs one. And I'll request that. Because in the nether, if you're gathering leaves or something like that, do you need one of those? I'm going to find out. A little... Okay. Things are a little strange without the shaders. Yeah, it is curious. It is curious. But it's okay. Now that I know when I'm going to be in the nether, I'll use the shaders, but when I'm not, or I might not be able to, we'll find out. And I'll find out what shaders they're using. Minecolonies is using. Let's go to netherite. And let's get a sword. Let's order 2 swords. Let's order 2 pairs of boots. Let's order... There's the helmet. 2 helmets. Let's order a shovel. I'm not sure. The pickaxe she already has. Let's order this first. Those are the leggings and a chest plate. And there's a chest plate. And there we go. Anything at least seems a little less heavy for the PC. Yeah, it does seem that way. So we have netherrack. We're looking at a request for netherrack to be delivered to the blacksmith. Netherite ingot. We have a template, a smithing template that's needed, and diamonds. And we'll see if something's changed where that smithing template has to be something they can make. Let's see if it appears here. Smithing template. I thought that was just teaching, but let's see. TH. Yeah, see, this wasn't here. This smithing template right here. Let's order 2 and let's see what happens. Let's request those, and it is showing those are going to be delivered to me. It's Mixessa's way is saying it's why he plays without shaders and uses them only to take pictures. And yeah, I guess I might have to do that, especially with the nether miner. So no, that was mine, so I'll put it away. Let's go here. So it is, we've got about 20 minutes left in Rosa Ouro, and then we're going to Prasino. And let me look and see what they've done here for a minute. So Keanu's working on the guard tower that is in the cliffs, on the cliffs, I should say. Carly is working on the cliff glass blower. Ainsley's working on the cliffside dyer's hut. The glass blower and the dyer's hut are going up to level 5. And then Lindsay, Lila, and Omar are working on, although Lindsay is working on the mechanic at the Wide River that is going to be responsible for ship technology. And so we'll do that. There's Pierce and Ember coming in. They own the saloon. There's Monica. They stand here because the underneath here is the actual warehouse. And so I think sometimes they're trying to decide if they're going to, teleport to it instead of just going downstairs. So I'm going to leave her, let her stay there and do that. And yes, I'm trying to think about what I can do for right now until I find out something about those smithing things. I could have sworn they were not there before, so that might be a change. And if it's not, if that's always been there, then I'm not going to worry about it, because we have had some things be made that didn't need that. There is one thing that we can check. Yeah. Let's go to one of the universities for a minute. Doesn't matter how many universities you have, it does not increase. Oh, the hospital door is open. It does not increase the speed, or you can't have more. You can't learn more than a single university will teach you. I'm not after that. That's not why I have it. I have it so that the kids can go to school and they can learn things. And that's all I'm actually after. So I have 3 university buildings. This is the Earth Sciences building right here. And I want there to be plenty of room for children of the colony to go to school. But right now, I don't want to do this. I have to be super careful here. Let's do this. Game. Let's go to survival so that I don't mess anything up. So when I'm magical, it's very easy for me to touch something and accidentally destroy it, like I don't know my power. So when I'm around the university, because they're so complex, I want to do this. And independent. Hi, Chato. Hello, Chato. Chato Nico is saying that he uses shaders sometimes too, and it doesn't bother his eyes too much, but it sometimes affects the performance. Yeah, yeah, I agree. I agree with that. Let's come here and let's look at research. Let's go to combat.
Dum da 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 dum bum.
For a second, I want to see what's going on here. So we got down as far as plate. We were supposed to be going to plate armor. Now, we didn't do it here. That's why there's no plate here. But we did open this, so we could get iron and study iron armor and then do plate armor, which also takes another 32. We could do...
I'm singing in the rain, just singing in the rain.
It's raining. And that's when they start singing in the rain, when it's raining. So, but yes, Chateau, I agree. I agree. Let's get some iron and let's get some of these people working on that. So I know I'm still in survival, so I won't be able to fly. And I'm going to the warehouse and we'll check. So this is the way it's done. We're going to listen to music from Drone Hands right now. We're going to listen to music for a minute. What is the block I used to make the outdoor path? Looks like acacia. It is acacia. It is Macaw's Paths, and it is the acacia of that, paths and pavings. Let's go to here. Let's go to here, and let's go to at Macaw's MC CAW. Oh, MCC MCAW MC. It's not. All I can say is it's Macaw's. I'm not in MACAW. Thank you. At MACAW paths, and there they are. So see, he has this whole section of path pieces, and it works really nice. It looks really good for, but they're like, the people want to jump on them. When they're on them, they want to jump. They want to skip and hop. But they look really pretty on the ground, and so that's why I'm using them. As like over top of the sand, keep from falling into the sand, they have these platform pieces. And let's continue for a minute. Il n'y a pas de quoi. I learned that when I was 11. I had French in my grade school. Irish nuns taught us French. They were missionary nuns from Ireland, and they taught us the way they taught European in European schools. So they taught us French, just a little. And so I have this odd connection with French. And that's the reason, if anyone wonders why I chose French to learn, that is the reason why. It's raining in the lush. So we're going to go down to the warehouse right now on the Narrows waterfront, and we're going to look for iron that we need to give to the researchers. Now, I know I could have a courier bring it to me, but they have a lot to do right now. And so I'm going to look for it here. And we have quite a bit. We are not at loss for iron. I've got some down below, and so we'll go down. Hello, Chelia. How are you? Let's go down here. I need a full stack. we've got some full stacks down here. So let's take these. Let's take 2 of these for the university to use. I've got all sorts of things. I've got milk. We've got mistletoe. Ooh. Do we have any leather? Do we? We'll find out later. And we are on our way. Now we could go to the other university. We could go to Bowden's University and have them learn it. Let's do that. We've got all sorts of visitors in town. One of those visitors, or 2 of those visitors, are the ones who have the boats. And that'll be pretty cool. It is pouring. Wow. So this is why we have these poppy fields, because we have the lush. Let's come over here. Let's come in, and this is Bowden right here. And some other researchers, Lissa and Alexia, are here. Let's go to combat. So I don't need any of these. Accuracy I needed in order to get a barracks, if I'm not mistaken. And tactical training, it's the same thing in order to open archery, I believe. Improved leather is so that they have good armor, and right now we're going to do that one. That's the one that we need in order to get plate armor. And so we're going to, that's going to take, we're not going to get that for a while. That takes 4 hours. And then here, we could go to steel, but we're not. We're going to plate afterwards. And it says we can. But now it's saying we can't. Interesting. Oh, it's locked. It's locked until this is done. And then we can either go here or here. And we're, of course, going to the plate. And that takes care of that. Now, taunt. Consume arrows was needed in order to get paranormics. And there it is right there, why we needed the mistletoe. So we now have mistletoe, and they can learn paranormics, and that way the druids can request magic potions to unlock new abilities. Yay, team! How much time do we have? We have enough. Let's look and see. It's raining. It's almost not. Oh, it is nighttime. What's the closest dry? Now, I'm blaming Piers, and Piers would definitely take the blame for Ember because he's still in love with her. But we gave him a box here. Let's see, where is it? Hold on. Did we give him this one? There it is, because this is how much gold he had on him. This is how much gold was in the restaurant. So that's the second time that we've removed gold from the saloon. So they are making money hand over fist at the saloon. And yes, so that is why I took the money away and the gold away. So let's continue on back to the warehouse for a minute. And the reason we can go to the Earth and Sciences and get them to work on the mistletoe for the potions. That seems like where we should go, and so we'll do that. We'll go there. And hi. Whoa. Wow. Whoa. Wow. I know. I'm in the warehouse. Holy good night. Should I sort? Let's come here and let's sort the warehouse. I don't see it. There it is. Sort. Okay, so the warehouse is sorted. We have the full 3 of 3, I think, of this. I think we do. We'll find out. But we just sorted so you can see. Look at all the honey. I think we need to pause. We have a lot of soybeans. And look at the cobble, the deep slate that we have. And the tuff. This is all coming from the miners. Wow, let's get some mistletoe. And there we go. Let's look. Do they hide a casino below the saloon? It seems like it, doesn't it? Or like they're playing cards. They must be doing like poker and blackjack or something at the tables like in the old saloons, because they're making money hand over fist. They absolutely are. Let's go to the saloon and look for a minute. So this is our double tavern. This side is the level 2 tavern, which is the actual working tavern that we have right here. And for the first time in a long time, we actually have people living here. We don't usually. And look at this. So it almost looks like there should be a table here that doesn't have any food on it. That is actually where they are playing poker, doesn't it? I think I would like it to be this table right here. So let's take this away. Do I have, let me see if this will do it. I don't think it is. I think I need, what is that saying? An axe. Yep, because yes, as you can see, I am in survival. There we go. So this is the poker table right here. That's the table where they play poker, and they pull over one of these other chairs to use when it's time to play. Ooh. I just looked at it and then left. I did. Yeah, because seriously, it is pretty crazy how much gold we have. Like, this is the Badlands, and they're actually doing that. Let's go missile STL. Let's go get it. I thought I did, then I didn't have any on me. I didn't pick any up. I just looked at it, I think. I think so. Let's take 2. Always like to have a little extra. And we're going to go down, and we're actually going to go up and go to sleep. I think there's probably some, oh, we've got thunder. Oh my gosh, on Earth last night, thunder. It was so crazy. First of all, there wasn't supposed to be any rain. And then this thunder came along. There were clouds. They weren't really raining, but this thunder came along. There was thunder and lightning in the neighborhood. And if you've ever been somewhere where the thunder actually was in the neighborhood and crashed, it is so crazy loud. It was like, wow, was that the house? It was so loud, but it was really fun. I love thunderstorms. I know they're dangerous. I still love them. But it was really interesting. So yes, that thunderstorm, we're headed for the university, and then we have to go because we're going over to Prasino, the green town, to see what's going on there. So I'm going to run just so that we pick up a little tiny bit of speed here. Let's run again. Let's run. There are people who are doing things. And we're going to come down the stairs right here into here, and here we go. You're horrible at Uno? Uno? Wow, I haven't played Uno in ages. Oh my gosh. I think I haven't played Uno in decades. Seriously. Let's come here. Let's go to combat. And let's come down here. And you can see it shows, even though we're in the different building, it shows that we're still working on that. But down here, we can work on this. And the only reason we did taunt and arrows was to get paranormics. And it is locked. Why is it locked? Hold on. Barracks. I forgot about that. Whoa. I forgot about the barracks. We're going to need a barracks here. Whoa. What is the worst? Every time you're going to win, everyone tries to cheat. Oh. Oh. Okay, so I'm going to put this in here. Now it might go back to the warehouse. Let me see if there's something else I can put it in this location. I don't see anything. There were some containers and they went away. We'll be fine. We're just going to leave that. There is Jorge. There is Alana. We have all these people. There's Kai. And in the middle here somewhere is, did she just come in? There's Poppy. And where is, that's right, Micah became a druid. So Jorge, are you running the university? Who else is here? There's Roan. Jorge's the oldest, actually. He would be. And what I mean by the oldest is that he's been in town the longest. Age is very odd here because no one really ages. Mr. Villager, that is the one thing that I would actually like, is that one aspect that your place has, is that people go away. Let's go to Thalassia. I know, it makes it sad. But it also is consistent with the world that we live in. It's kind of interesting. It would be interesting to see how immortals like myself deal with that fact of life. And that would be very curious. And here we are. Look, Ma, no hands. Yeah, this is Java. So let's do that. And this is even without shaders. So shaders is not the problem for why when I fly a lot. It's just my flying that does it. And I do know that. Hi, Ryan. Tinsley? Tinsley? Look, we have a visitor. Tamemo is still here from this morning. He was here this morning. They were here this morning, and Tamemo Nome is still here and visiting. And I've seen Tamemo in the past, and so it's really cool to see him again. But you think it's best that you don't win, because when you win, you become the Joker. Oh yeah, yeah, it makes you evil. Interesting. Let's get a lantern. I don't have one on me. I do have one on me. Why isn't it working? Oh my gosh. The lantern working is a part of shaders. It absolutely is. It's a part of shaders. So let's go up and go to bed. Tamamo. Yeah. Let's go up and go to bed because we are not going to be able to see it at night. Hear your own laugh makes you laugh. Oh, great. So then the question for me becomes, how important is it for me to go into the nether? And I don't think that's the reason why the nether failed. I did have shaders up when I played do you remember Charity? Charity was on Emily Island which was in 19, the skeleton continent. Hi Joey, did you want something? And there's Bo. Hi Bo. And she went into the nether all the time, but she didn't start going in until it was a level 5 because it was the wolf's head. And I wanted the wolf's head so badly that's how we did it. We waited until it was completed. And then we took an ambassador, which is what we're going to find here, someone who is a visitor, and made them an ambassador. Hello, are you lost? You are? Okay, I'll take you back. I'll take you back. Yeah, come on. Let's go this way. Come on, come on. All right. Let's go here. Are you coming? Okay. Come down here and across. And then we're going to jump onto here. I just picked up a whole bunch of eggs. And there you are. Okay. So there we go. So that is one thing. Oh, should we pet? We should check on the pig. We should. Let's check on the pig. Remember that the people who live in this townhouse, in this apartment building right here, adopted a pig. Look at there. Tiholo. A tisolo. How did you say it? You said it a certain way, like Tirolo. Yeah, Tirolo, in Portuguese. And we were going to see, it hasn't gotten too much better. Remember, we let the pig go, and the pig came back and got into this thing here. We left this open, it went out, and it came back. And so that's why it's there. It's been damaged. Maybe it knows that it wouldn't survive a wolf attack. We do have wolves in the maple forests. So, and I think that's why it's here. I think that's definitely why it is here. All right, let's do a couple things. We have two things going on. We have, let's come here and let's look for a second. See, Posco is working on the level 5 of that farm. And Posco is working on it from here. And we're going to see if there is something that he's asking for. that he is not getting. Hello. Hi, Bosco.
Good to see you.
Thank you. Good to see you too. Melons, huh? Okay. I think that she knows how to put a melon together. Can you put a melon together from sliced melons? I don't know whether you can or not. Let's find out. The melons belong to him. To Kason. Let's come over here. There we go. And let's look at crafting recipes. Let's look at melon and let's see. Let's see if we can make one. We can. So now he can make a melon and technically he's not putting a melon together. See these melons out here? He's picking one of these and he's going to give it to Posco so that it can go into this farm. And that's actually what's happening. Because we do have melons. And let's go and check on, let me see. Elise is working on the furniture store. So they're making a downtown for themselves too. You better hold yourself. You're laughing. I hope that that is just the word brick. I thought that was the word brick when we talked about it before, that is brick in Portuguese, and that the pig is actually named Brick. And I'm hoping that that is true. And I know I shouldn't be hoping, I should make sure, but I think I did. I think I did make sure of that. Let's come over here. Uh-oh, look what we've got. I see that. Let's get one of these. Let's come here. We're gonna have to take the bees out. Oh, we just have one. Good. Okay. Do we only have one? Yeah, we do. Let's take this bee out. Come on. All right, hold on. I'm gonna have to do the whole thing. Let me get this one. Hold on. There we go. When they get disconnected, sometimes they can't find their way back. Yep. Let's come up here. Let's come to here. Let's come to these flowers right here. Okay. And let's see if... I think they might figure it out. We'll see in a minute if they figure out how to get in. But they're at least in the area, and so they should figure out how to get into the beehive. So that's what we're looking at right now, is how they're going to get in. And you checked on it. Yes, I did. Mr. Villager is right. I did check the word, and it does mean brick. And let us look at Ainsley. Ainsley is working on this right here. She's working on this. So I'm going up to the rock for a minute. Oh yeah, and Dondanas started working on... Can I come through here? Dondanas is working on the new pottery shop, and he started, yep, taking down the trees in this area. He probably needs an axe or something, but he is trimming the trees. You can see the trees are trimmed back, and he probably needed an axe to take down that tree so that we can put the building in right here. So that's one of the things that we're working on. That's what the three people, the three builders in town are working on. We're going up to the rock for a minute, because up at the rock, Guardian's Rock, we made a change in the balloon builders. So I noticed that both Valerie and Pierce were having these parties that went way into the night. And I'm going to see if this actually fixed the parties. The parties started happening after the change was made. Some sort of pathing change happened. Fiona is going somewhere. A reminder that that road is cut off, and that's why they're a little tiny bit confused. There's only one way up, and that way up is over here. We did have a second way up that they liked better, but they can't get to it right now. And so we're going to come this way. Yes, partying. And this is why the road is missing. You can see here there's broken rail in that area and broken rail here, while the level 5 is being worked on right here. And right here, who is that? That was Chanel. I think that just went into her shop right there. I think that was Chanel. Let's see if we have partiers here. Pierce is going home? What? It's not even dark yet and he's going home. No more parties. Okay, so what I did, Mixasa and everyone who's watching, Matlam and Mixasa had used trapdoors here to cover to cover these rug pieces that show on top, which are actually parts of the balloon. And the trapdoors were recognized by the couriers as an entrance. And so what they were doing was standing under the trapdoors trying to use them. And so we changed the trapdoors to planks, to panels. So Domum Ornamentum has panels now, and those panels we put in instead of trapdoors in this area, and it worked. And so they are not stuck. They used to have everyone here. All of the firefighters. They used to have firefighter parties and courier parties. And Jace was at the, Piers was at the center of them. And then Valerie started having some parties of her own at her balloon. So we did the same there. And, and, obrigado, obrigado. He knows that I have to be concerned about that. I heard someone yawn. That was someone actually yawning, I hope. Look, the Zeppelin. Look, there it is. Is someone coming? Nope, Wyatt's going up. There goes Wyatt. He's going up to the Zeppelin. And we're going... Where should we go? Let's go up. I think we can go to Mixasa. The issue is that citizens were stuck by panels on the ceiling, but maybe it's fixed now. They were actually trap doors on the ceiling. They were trap doors, and that was the thing. They actually weren't panels. They were trap doors, and the trap doors were causing them to stick here. So we removed this one and this one completely. And this one, there was one here and one here. And we only put the ones that cover up the green on top. Yes, because panels blocked them. Ah, they were seeing panels as full blocks or half blocks. That's probably what happened, and they made it that they were not seeing that anymore. Because they've been using them as walls, and they get into beds that have panels beside them now. And so I think that that's what they changed, so that they could use them as walls and get into bed. I think they changed that. No, I understand you use trapdoors because panels block them. So now panels, that's changed. And the trap doors were making it so that they were trying to use the trap doors. So that seems perfectly. Now I get it. I understand. And I understand why you used them. And so, yeah, because that thing where they could go past trapdoors, the fact that they could is the thing where you could use them for decorations, and you can't do that. You kind of can't do it anymore. I still have some in some areas that they seem to ignore, but then there are other places where I just watch them walk off. But I haven't had much of that lately, which is really interesting. I wonder if that means that something wild and crazy has been done. Let's go up here. I don't have anyone to be an actual ambassador to the nether here. So we can go back in town and look at the visitors. It's not going to be one of the townspeople. None of the townspeople want to be, because they know what happened to both nether miners, and no one really is jumping at the bit, chomping at the bit is what that saying is. Chomping at the bit to be a nether miner. So we are going to find a visitor. Emery, how you doing? She's not asking for anything. This is a good sign. This is very good. She is working on the nether mine. And we are coming up here because I'm going to do the same thing that I did in Rosa Ouro. We have to make sure that someone, see that there? McKenna, are you smoking or something? Have you figured it out? No, you haven't figured it out yet. I'm going to call her. We'll just call everybody. She thinks that she's inside. And it's like, no, she doesn't. She's doing something. I'm sure she is. We're going to get her to come in. We call, everybody's at school. There's all the people right there, and you can see McKenna now is inside the building. Nice, so you could change that in your schematic. Let me see if it works first. Let me see if they're not getting stuck there. There wasn't anyone there, and Piers went home, and Piers was the one who wasn't going home. He was staying and having a party and having these parties. So let me see if in fact that is actually legit. I will let you know. I will let you know, but I think it is. I think it is. Okay. Let me see. Did the bee come back? Don't have any bees. Good. Here's all the bees this morning. And Dondanas is working on this. I have to do something. And this is what I want to see what I can do next here. So this is the entire town. And you're looking at the town from space. So this is the town right here. And then the rock where those balloons are off in the distance right there. We have a guardian here. This is the firefighter the ground control for firefighters, making sure that there's no fire in the Mystic Mine. It also works really well for the town as well. And for the Maple Groves, this was before the rock. And it's still there as to allow people to do that. This is the police station in town, which has two guards in it, two guardians. And the top guardian, Gracelyn, she is helping the miner. She is actually keeping the miner from going crazy and being safe. We didn't know that this was only a level 4 here. And this is actually what Dondanas should be working on. Hold on a sec. Let's see how much work he's getting done here. He is working on it, see? He is working on it. So when he gets done with the level 1 of this, we'll have him do the level 5 of that guard tower. That is over there. That belongs to Benedict. And that is what Dondanas is working on. This is our retail stores, our pottery barn here, our furniture store, and I need a jewelry store. I don't want to take any more of their space, and I don't technically really have any more space in this area. Unless we had some little something right here, right in front of these two buildings. I don't think there's anything that I'm going to like. Caledonia has beautiful little shops and things. Let's go for a minute and look. Let's do it this way. C-A-L. Thaler. The flower shop I remember was pretty tiny, but I think it's bigger than these spaces. But we'll see for a minute. Horticulture, husbandry, flowers, horticulture, flower shop. There we go. Let's do this. Let's rise up and let me see how big it actually is. I remembered that it was pretty small and would actually fit here. But the land that it's on is a full square. Let's do the level 5. And it is kind of big. It's too big for here. So we can't use it. But it does make an actual nice little shop. Little teeny tiny shop. But it won't work in this instance. Littleton's hold on a second. Let's go to Littleton for a minute, which is also Thaler. Let's look at the flower shop for a second here. Horticulture, flower shop. Yeah. So we have the same thing where it would fit here, but while it was being built, there would actually be no roadway in this area. It would be like construction. So that's it in the ground right there. And if we had it at level 5, it's going to look like that. And when you go inside, this is the flower shop right here. When you go inside here, this is all there is to it. So it's super small. And I suppose it would be okay. But one of the things about the cavern style Ore's smelter is that it really does make a really good jewelry shop. There is... Let's switch for a minute. Let's look at Athens for a second. Let's look at fundamentals. Let's see if the Ore's smelter is separated. It is not. So let's go to masonry. Nope. To metallurgy, and there's the ore smelter, and there's a rural smelter. We're just going to have this right up here so that we can see. And so you're seeing all this land, and you're seeing, see that, what looks like an oven there. Let's go back. This is the rural smeltery here, level 5. So it's mostly outside, and it definitely is rural. It definitely is, with beautiful oven. But this is not a shop, and we need a jewelry store. This is not it. Let's look at the other one. That's the rural. This is the downtown one. And it is interesting. Okay, that's interesting. Let me see what it looks like from here. Oh, this might be pretty. We don't need that. Look at all these tables. Look at that, there's the chairs right there. We could change these out and have places where there are displays. But how big is it? I think it's too big for any of these spaces that we have. Let's go to one more for a minute. Let's go to cliff style for a second. And let's look at an ores smeltery, because I don't think we have one. So this is the smeltery level 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And this is heavy industrial ores smeltery. It would almost be better for Isa to have the jewelry store, and but it's in the factory area, so that doesn't work. Because look at this thing. This is really amazing. This is a level 5 ores smeltery, and it is gorgeous. It's absolutely gorgeous. Look at that. And so no, we can't use it as a shop. So that is so we're still on the hunt for, there's one other before we go anywhere. Let's look at Mesa. Lost City Mesa sometimes has little tiny places. Let's look at the smeltery level 5. So let's come inside and see what it looks like. Ooh, this is kind of pretty. It's got a lot of industrial stuff on the outside here. We could close that. Could close it and make this the jewelry store. We don't need the water. That might be interesting. Let's see how big it is. Oh, and it's tiny. It's tiny. Now the big smelters are right here. As opposed to, and this is the difference between this smeltery and the cavern style. There we are, cavern style, ores, default, smeltery. And this is it right here. So we have the smeltery piece, and then level 5. It has the ovens. It has the ovens in the same way. And some of those actually are legit. And we did leave all of this in the smelteries before. And we did fix I think we opened these windows in some of the ones that we had. We'll see. But yeah, so there's not that much difference between the two of them. And switch. Level 5. So yeah, no, not this one. It was the Mesa one. Switch Mesa. Mesa's better. And for this location. So this is what it looks like in the beginning. It looks like this. And then 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's go in again. I just want to see this part right here. So yeah, so these ones where the ovens are constantly on, this is going to be curious. I wish they weren't. Now I imagine that if I break them, they would be off. But then would they use them? They should. This is the right size for what we want as far as the building is concerned, and we can actually plop it right down in this neighborhood, and it actually would be fun to have right here. So there we go. Oh, have you been to the jewelry store? It's so beautiful. Yes, it is. See what we're looking at and what level it's going to be at, because a lot of this is up a little bit from the sidewalk. Shall we sleep? Let's go into here. Let's close the door, curl up with our sleeping bag under the table. Let's do that. All right, let's come here and let's look and see. So this is what we're talking about. So this little play area right here where these are, that would go away. Let's bring this, we don't need the blanket. Let's bring this over to here and decide how far up it's going to be. Definitely up 1. And in, and let's see. I just need the house itself to be off of the sidewalk. Can I have it face this way? Ooh, look at that. Oh my gosh, look at it fitting into this slot. Look at that. Oh my gosh, I don't have to do anything. Look at the front. We could make it down to the street level right here and have it sit right here like this. There's housing across the way. Oh my gosh, that's perfect. Yes, it is going to take up a piece of the sidewalk, but it is not taking any of this, and it can't because the hut block is sitting right here. For this, you can see him. He's standing in front of the hut block. But this is nice. Nice. Yes, it absolutely does. So, build the building. So we're going to assign a builder, and now we can see it. And look, it's not even on the, this is perfect. It's not even going to get rid of the little flower pots. The pottery store that we have on the other side of town. And then he's going to come and build this. But look, so this will be our jewelry store. We have a jewelry store. We have a hardware store. This is our hardware store right here. This is our clothing and fabric store right here. And then we're about to have a furniture store right here. This is going to be our furniture store. And then we're going to have a pottery barn, like a sur la table or a crate and barrel, or one of those Williams Sonoma, one of those kind of stores we're going to have right here. And that is going to be the retail in town, which will be really fun to have. Yay! It definitely does. It definitely does, Chato. Does indeed. All right. And I think there's enough land down here. If there isn't, I think he can put in. We are going to lose some of the wildness right there. But if we want, see this right here? We can plant trees along this. If they wanted a little bit of separation from the industrial area and from the new store, the jewelry store that's going in, but the jewelry store is pretty. So I think it's going to be fine. I think it is. There's Patricia. So I'm going up and check. I'm going up and check here now again and see if they're getting stuck in this location. Because we had everyone. We had firefighters. We had all sorts of people. We're all standing around with Piers and talking to him. And I don't seem to have that right now.
So what will it be for you?
What will it be? Oh, really? What is? I'm going to have to make it or request it. Fancy spruce plank door. I don't think I can. I think I would have to make it and give it to him. I've tried to get them to make it a couple times. It says oxidized cut copper. Is it possible? This is weathered wax copper. Is it possible that Chanel actually is not familiar with oxidized cut copper? Let's come over here. This is the warehouse. Let's go around to the other side. It is possible. It is. We were in the right place all along. We actually didn't need to go anywhere. Hi, Chanel. Chanel, let me look at this. Crafting. Oxidized cut copper. Yes. Nothing. Nothing. Wait. Custom? That's this one. Good. Not a thing. Not a thing about copper. That means it's Chloe who knows all about it. And she doesn't. Let's begin. Cut copper. Oxidized cut copper, which is oxidized copper. She might not be able to do this. Nope, she can't. Oxidized copper. Oxidized copper. So that probably is, there it is. No, that's waxed oxidized copper here. Wait, I didn't look. That's a stonemason and the oxidized. It's not changing. Do you see that? There's a mechanic for that. Stonemason. Mechanic there. Weathered copper. And the stonemason again. Let's see if she can make this. Oh, it's the stonemason. Oxidize. There's nothing there. Okay. I'll have to check. This is oxidized from here, and it's not changing. There's no recognition of that. Why not? Is that a blip in the matrix? Is that the reason he hasn't gotten them yet? Let's go down to the stonemason for a minute and see. That was the mechanic who can usually do those weird things. Let's go down here. Is oxidize something that the ore smelter or something would have to do? Hold on. I'm going to look again right here. They don't know how to oxidize copper. Players have to do that themselves. Okay, thank you. I'll say. Let's look here. I don't see. Wow. All right. So there's our problem right there. So that's the reason why we don't have it yet, because that is something that they can't do, and that's what's stopping those doors from being made. So we would have to get them. And I didn't realize that. And of course there's none in the warehouse because I didn't realize it. I will have to ask my sisters for that. And see if we can get some. I'll have to use mermaid resources to get it. Let's look for oxidize, oxide, OX. I think there's a description in steampunk style to help with that, but you never looked at it. Yeah, let me check. Oxidized. Inventory. OXI. So we obviously don't. We don't have any, and that's why that hasn't gotten made yet. And in steampunk style, there's a decoration that to help with that. I'll have to check that out. I'll check that out and see what we can do about that. Let's look at Omari right here. Hello, Omari. Omari does not have the strength that we need. The first one on the list for the nether miner is adaptability, and he is not interested in that job in the least. It's like, sorry, you've got the wrong guy. It's like, okay. I still don't have a lantern. Let me look at me. Let's come here. Nope, I still don't have a lantern. Lantern absolutely is a part of the shaders. The fact that the lantern glowed at night was a part of shaders. Let's turn the light off and let's go to sleep. We'll be up. And I will check on that. So I just want to make sure for everyone that on
If
Thursday.
you say so. Good day to you.
Okay. That sounded like Sincere coming downstairs. I think Sincere is coming downstairs here. There's Angel. Did Sincere? Nope, Sincere's still upstairs. Yeah, I heard him. He was probably talking to somebody outside who was asking for some services in the tavern. This is a tavern he and Angel own. And they were probably waiting for that. All right. Yeah, I don't mind. I'm not so much interested in going to the nether. I'm not. I'm not interested in going to the nether. I just wanted to make sure that basically you could put a block of copper on the ground and wait a long time for them to oxidize. It's better if they're far enough apart from each other, and that's what happens. It takes a long time for them to oxidize. Okay. Yeah. So I think that what will happen is that I'll ask my sisters. It's possible that we have some in storage, and that's what we'll do. Elena, adaptability is 16, and strength is 17. So they are they're studying at the university to be a minor ambassador. They're actually studying to be an ambassador at the university, which is good, but it will not be in time for us, I don't think. We looked at Omari, and I think there's one more. You see down here, that's our Quentin, our chicken farmer right there. Let's come around. That's Elena again. There's Tucker. Tucker is the mayor, is the town mayor. There's Benedict. Scott, Barstaple. I haven't seen a Barstaple in ages. Strength is 23. Ooh. This is 1. Look at the adaptability is 28. You could get the 30s, but getting the highs for both is pretty amazing. Should we try him? We would have this name again. They only want sunflowers, which is pretty interesting. And they are going to be here. Let's recruit. And now let's do 2 things. Let's go up to the nether mine and let's call him. We're going to have him on pause and call him up there. We need a couple things. We need to make sure that all the pieces that they need are there, all the gold and all of the netherite pieces, or plate if they're going to. We do have plate, so they can request plate to go into the nether. I like that. Gundolphus. And Emery, I think she's inside again. So we'll go in here. And we'll come here. And we'll recall her, and there she is. What do you need?
You are so wise.
Let's cancel. Let's cancel and have her re-ask for that. There should be some in the warehouse. So Tucker made a good deal on some, and it should be in the warehouse. And let's come this way. We're going up to... We don't need to go up. The nether miner is not up here. So at Rosa Ouro, the nether miner is up, but here the nether miner is down. And they are right here, and this is the new person that we have, whose name is Scott. So we're going to hire him here. And let me see what materials are here. Nothing. There's nothing here for him. So manage and let us pause him so he won't do anything. Let's recall him to here. And there he is. Hi, Scott.
Okay.
Let's see what he has on him. He hasn't requested anything, and now we have to do the full request. So this is what happened. They ran into zombified piglins. That's what happened when they lost their life. You see they had a diamond. This is Royal. He died on this expedition. And it says, sadly, these items were lost. And that's what it's saying there. Let's come to here. Let's do a couple of things right here. Isn't that interesting? That's just that they can make these. Hi, you. You're bringing him stuff? Did you just make that light go away? I think they did. Let's come here. She's dropping off some things. And let's look and see. Well, I don't see anything. All right, let's do it. There's the minimums of everything that's needed. So he already has been ordered plate and everything. There just isn't any gold for him. And I think in the beginning... Whoa, it's done! It is done! Dun, 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 dun. It is a level 5. Yay! And Scott is going to take Royal's place. We're going to get him some gold. So that we're going to get him some gold things. Let's look here. We're going upstairs. There are stairs. Oh, they're on the outside. Here they are. We're going upstairs here, and we're going to check for gold. See if there is any here. There are golden carrots, and we'll back that off. Let's come back down. This is the Druids warehouse. We're going to have to go downtown. Yep, we do want to go this way. We're going to have to go downtown to the main warehouse and get True to actually make some gold stuff. Now there's plate on Malik, and it would be nice for Scott to have plate. But I don't know whether they can when they first get started. And so if we give them gold at least, that part is done. And that will be good. And let's come here. Oh, let's run. And yeah, let's see what we've got. Yes. We're going to the warehouse and see if there's any gold. And we're going to have... I think we did this last time, didn't we? But I'm not sure whether we did it in... I'm not sure which town. So I'm going to just check the warehouse. Merci, Mixasa. Merci. That is just what I needed to know. And gold. So we're not as rich here. There is gold leggings here and the gold helmet. We can look for these things. Or we could have requested them. Hold on. Before I remove anything, let's come up here and see what I requested. Because this is different. So let's look here. Let's look here. There's nothing there. And let's look, and there's nothing. So let's do plate. There's plate armor pants request 1. There's the helmet 1. There's the chest plate 1. And boots. Boots were probably at the top. So what do I have here? I have pants, the helmet, the chest plate, and no boots. Plate boots, plate armor boots. And there's the boots and request 1. Alright, so that is all the pieces that are needed. They're asking for leather for that, which is most interesting. But that's what they're asking for, all right. And so they will deliver what's available, and that's what we'll give. For the gold, let's do gold armor. Nope, gold chest plate, EN. Golden boots, 1. Golden helmet, 1. Golden leggings, just in case it's one of these things where when they first start out they can't. So chest plate, leggings, helmet, and boots. Chest plate, leggings, helmet, and boots. A sword, 1, and I think that's really it. I could do the ceremonial pickaxe. Wait, that wasn't a pickaxe. Cross that off. Let's get a pickaxe. Or is it the axe that actually is wielded? Let's do a ceremonial axe. And there we are. Okay, now what? Now, what shall I do now? Let me see. Let's come over here. We're going to let those things get done. They can make plate here. Ooh, look. That is skin in the game. This is a patron skin. The Elven Brewmaster. Now, the last time the Elven Brewmaster was here, they definitely did not have the adaptability or the strength. Yeah. So we've seen Eldrin before. And I prefer to have them. I don't like using the patrons. I love when they visit. I love when they visit. And I don't really want them in town. I just like them as visitors. And they will come more than once and visit. And that's the reason why I like them. There's a new person in the field over there whose name is Mildred, who's standing in the potato field. And I'm just looking because sometimes what happens is when we get the person we think is right, a second person comes in with better numbers. So I just wanted to make sure Oh, poor Scott. Scott doesn't have any place to live. He doesn't have any place to live. Run. There's Fuji. Fuji sees me running. He's like, why are you running? Scott doesn't have any place to live. We have to get him a place to live. So he's going to live where Royal was living, where the former nether miner was living. May, what are you doing here? This is so strange. May, what are you doing here? In the middle of the night. She's not going home to her partner, and I find that really interesting. Now, if it wasn't for the official census, I would say that those two don't want to be together, and I would split them up. But the official census says that they're still together. So I don't know what to do about that. So this is where we have Malcolm moved in, Lila and Patricia are here, and we are going to put Scott here. This is the lowest housing. Or, hold on, there's one other place that Scott could be. Let's come over here. Actually, let's go down one more. This is actually up one. It's closer because, see, there's another mine, and he just comes down the stairs. But let's see if there is better accommodations here. And then I'm going to check on May and see what the world is going on with her. If I call her to the town hall, I have a feeling that she's going to spend the night there. But she is the reason that nobody's gotten any rest. She's not going home. Now, she's been having that problem since for a few, what do you call them, updates. When the update changed and they started having pathing problems, and that got straightened out. This was the remnant of that pathing problem, that every once in a while I have somebody who won't go home and won't go to bed. We have 4 people here too, and the people we have are Emery, Cameron, Violetta, Nolan. Let's put him here. Let's put Scott here, and it says that he is 38 from the mine, living here. And we could go up to the other house and see. Both of them, he is the 5th person in the house, and so it's going to be one of those things where it's going to be one or the other depending on which is closer. Although I like him as a part of this group because Violetta is there, who's the alchemist, the undertaker is there, and Cameron, and so as well. So that's actually good company for him. And let's look here, and let's look how far away he would be. So this is actually closer. This is closer by 5 blocks, but I don't care. Jimmy Crackcorn. And I don't care. Yes. So yeah, no. I say no. I say that we're going to have him be downstairs with the others. And the sun is, that's the moon, a half moon that is setting. I know where we can go and go sleep for right now. And then we will be on the next part of what we're going to do. So we have a new jewelry store. Yay! We have a jewelry store, and we were thinking that we need a flower store on the rock, which is going to be pretty curious how we do this. So I'm going to come here. She is not working on anything because she finished the nether mine. So the nether mine is a level 5. I'm not going to sleep. The nether mine is a level 5. The Undertaker, the graveyard, is a level 5. And what I'm trying to do, Mixessa, is I'm going to get all the pieces together. I need the library and the enchanter to be level 5, and then I will do the mystery. I can't wait to do the mystery. So there is a mystery attached to Mixessa and Matlom's gameplay that is very, very fun, and we like it a lot. And it is Cameron who is here, and that is in fact not the level 5. What? Build options. I was sure it was. So we're going to have Emery bring this up to a level 5. Good gracious. And so that's what I want to do. I want all these buildings to be up to the level 5, and then we will look at the secret. The secret. Yes, we will. And it's interesting that we did not see the other visitor, the doctor. We did not see the doctor who was calling himself dead. And what do you need?
Good to
Why
see
are
you.
you saying that? You have a long way to walk? No, not anymore, you don't. I will work on it. Okay. He's fine now. Nolan? Nolan was like, who's that? That's the look that Nolan had on his face. He was like, who the hell is that? That is the new Nether ambassador, Nolan. Do I need to make an introduction, or can you introduce yourself? He's like, nah, I'm fine. Okay, all right. Okay, and this is the graveyard being done right now. And when it is done, we will decide what we're going to do with this. So we have this area right here. See this, where we have this huge dirt wall? And I think we're going to change it and put some art there or something. This is a druid area. We'll see how much of this dirt wall has to be here. If it doesn't all have to be here, we might take some down, but I think it does, because the alchemist is behind here in some ways, and that's the thing that we have to be careful of. So when we go into the alchemist building here, see this here? See that area right there? That's where that dirt is. And so that's what we'll have to look at and see. Look at that. I love with the little bottle. Look at the little bottle she has on her. That is so cool. Violetta?
Where's the courier?
Wait, you're waiting for the courier? Why? Are you
I
waiting
can't
for
work like that.
Aha! Look at this. Look what she needs. Let's cancel and let's have her re-ask, and let's see if that makes a difference. Whoa! Okay. And that is the courier. That is Violetta. Violetta,
I
wait a
can't work like
second.
that.
I know. I thought not. So Violetta actually raised, helped Gandolphus raise a couple of his kids, and as a matter of fact, but they are not together anymore. They didn't even get back together when Gandolphus lost Pelagia, who was apparently his love. who he declared himself to in the actual, and that's the thing. It's kind of an interesting thing that we've got all these different couples who were living together and who liked each other and everything, but when it came down to the official census, they were like, yeah, well, maybe not. I don't know. I don't know that I want to be with you for the rest of my life. Think the dirt above the room could remove some blocks to smooth the hill. I agree. I think so. And let's look and see what we can do with that. Just to make it look more like a hill and less like a wall. And let's see how far down we can get. We're going over to that side. How much time? We have about 10 minutes left to do. This is the time that Mr. Villager usually goes and has dinner or something like that. This tree we can bring down with us, and let's use this. We'll bring the tree down. I want to see how far down I can get. Right here. See that? Deep slate. So that is the hill. That's the part of the hill that we don't want to move. So that part can be there. I don't want that to be there or that. And we have that in that place. So from here up, right here, we can take this around. And let me see how far on this side. I have to watch these, see these things right here? Where there's this actual underground here that hasn't been fixed yet. See this hanging piece right here? It's actually still connected to the rock. This is part of the rock right here. And so that's another one of these pieces that we'll look at. Let's bring this down though and see how far we can do this. There it is. There it is. Okay, so let's move this part back right here. Yay, true. True successfully completed some really cool stuff. Yay, true, good for you. And let's take this off. This is actually the leftover of the mountain there. And let's see how far down we can come here. We can come to here. So we can have this part here go down. And that works. Let's bring this back. And this one. Let's come around to this side. Okay. There we are. So it's less like that. And this part right here, that's the part that we'll do something about. Let's get a piece of grass block for here, so that that'll grow back in, and then we'll add stuff to it afterwards. And this tree right here has to come all the way down into this part right here. There we go. So the tree is there. Now, yeah. So the tree is right there. So the tree is still attached in that area. And that's that tree right there. That's the leaves of it. These are growing off of this border right here. This tree is okay still. If we wanted, we could have it grow back in this little area here where this part is. Just have a little bit of that grow back there so it doesn't Yeah, it got cut off. But now we can put some of that back. They're still working on this, so I can't do anything with that. Hold on. Hold on. Yeah, I was looking to see, it looks like did Piers finish this? I don't see, no, there's construction tape. Okay, so Piers is still waiting for those actual, let's do this. He's still waiting for the doors that need that weathered stuff. So I'm going over here. I've got 3 restaurants. I've got the Land and Sea right here, which is a double restaurant right here. And we're going to go in. We're going to follow everybody inside. There we go. And I want to see if she has anything. She does not, so most of this is for her. She needs bakeware, a juicer, and a cutter right there. Let me look and see if I have anything else. I've got a lot of eggs. Let's put the sugar and this down and the eggs down. So she can have the eggs here. The sugar isn't going to do her any good. And how many pieces do I have left? I have another juicer, a bakeware. Let's go over to, this is the sea. This is the sea restaurant here, and this is the land restaurant on this side. And this is a double Littleton restaurant. And it's overlapping actually. And I see stuff here, here, aha, okay. Let's put a cutting board and bakeware. And there is a juicer there already. And there's a bunch of other pieces that actually need to be. Did I leave the door open on the other side? No, I came in with them, didn't I? Yes, I did. Okay, so yes, so we're going this way, and let's go to, there aren't any more, so this is one restaurant here. We have a bakery over here. There's a bakery right here. We have a bakery next to the university that does coffee and things right here. We have a restaurant on, is that the only one? Well, the tavern, of course, the restaurant in the tavern. And I could look to see, I think they have everything, but let's look and see if these belong to them. I apparently was getting some cooking utensils, some new cookware. So this is the tavern, and downstairs in the basement is the kitchen. And let's look at the inventory. So there is a juicer, so they don't need it. They actually have a rolling pin and a grinder, and those are some things that we need to request. And dragon fruit, what are you going to do with the dragon fruit? Dragon. Let's see, dragon fruit yogurt. Yogurt. Soy milk. We can make soy milk. Let me see which one is hers. Pam's. Pam's is the bottle of soy milk. Okay. So let's wait for that. But it does say assistant cook. But see what it's showing me? I can't teach it, so they'll make it automatically. So they just need milk in order to, yogurt, that's yogurt, and jelly needs sugar. So there's the two things. Oh, look, there's eggs. Look at that. I always forget about this, how much fun this kitchen was. I really do. Look. And look, there are glasses sitting here. And over here, there's food waiting to go up. And this is the service elevator with teacups on it. The elevator goes up because this ladder, I mean, there's no way they can carry food up if they're using the ladder. And so this is the service elevator right there. And we're upstairs. Yep. And I'm going to go up and go to sleep. And so it almost seems like we could have another restaurant. So we have two bakeries in town. They serve coffee and pastries. We have two restaurants. We have Land and Sea and the Tavern restaurant.
Good day to you.
It sounds like he's so close, but I think he's just outside the door whenever he does that. Hi. There they go. And so that's not a lot of restaurants. That really isn't. We could have another. We could indeed. Where would we put it? That would make the most sense for where people are. So we have coffee. We have a bunch of people up here. So see, all the people we have over in this area are using this restaurant right here. This beautiful restaurant right here. That's what they're using. And that pretty much takes care of this area. And then the bakery is right here. And that kind of takes care of everyone kind of here, with them going to the saloon for meals, for dinners. And there is a restaurant on the rock. And is that McKenna again? It is McKenna. McKenna has a problem with that entrance. Definitely. Aha, look what's happening here. See this right here? That's the bottom right there. So all of this would have to be brought up underneath. Let's get dirt. We're going to leave it hollow, actually. So all we want to do is put dirt on the outside part of this. So we're going to dirt from here, which means that we could probably fill in this hole right here. Just go ahead and fill this in around this tree and come to right here. And then begin to put this in right along here. This is where it would have to be covered on the inside. So we're just going to put this here. Yes. No, I know. Underneath is going to be, there's going to be this hole underneath here. This is going to be most interesting. We'll have to remember it's there when we have this pottery shop done. We'll see what happens. That. Uh-oh. Error. Boo-boo. Hold on. That's inside. I'm not doing the inside. I'm just doing this outer piece right now until I see how much of this actually can be sealed up underneath. Do you think you have an idea of how to solve the housing problem of town, or at least to smooth that? Oh, tell me. Oh, that sounds intriguing. I'm listening. Inquiring minds want to know. I do indeed. Let's close this part in here. There isn't any reason to have that be there. And we'll bring this around. Let me see where the tree is. And do we need to just go ahead and take these things out? I think so. Yes? Boom. Boom. And there we go. Okay. Okay, and there you see it. He's filling it in. Oh, look at that. There's a piece missing. Right here. Let's put that in over top of it. Right here. This is within the build, so he might take this away. We'll find out. If it's gone again, we'll know that he keeps taking it away. But we'll see. And there we are, so we can see it coming all the way over. So all of this is going to get filled in and closed up. We do every once in a while have to terraform some areas. This is going to be one of them. Because that's too far, that's too high up without a piece being there. So we would need to put this in and fill this part right here. He must be, someone must have said something funny to him while when they walk by. Nothing too surprising, only give them their own homes. We'll start with small wooden cabins and then move to some decent homes. That's an excellent thing. Model homes, basically. We're going to move from the stone box, from a wooden box, to a wooden box. And let's agree this looks more comfortable. So that's how he's solving the housing crisis that he has, Mr. Villager has, in his town, in his colony. That sounds pretty good, actually. That definitely does. And let's just put that like that. So then we have this area here. I'm going to just bring this over like this. Let's bring this part, oops, and that. And there we are. And so there this is. So underneath this is hollow. So we'll remember that in case we need something specific. Now if I want, I could actually bring this tree up. Hello? Oh, Trudy, hi! Hi, Trudy. Like Trudis, who is our main courier. And we just saw her. So that'll make it look more like a tree and less like a bush. A bush. And I'm going to have to put something right here. That, and there we are. Okay. Oh, he's making it out of stone on this area. I forgot. It really should be dirt. Cancel the build. Cancel build. Build option. Let's go to where he is and let's change it to dirt. That's one of those things. The fill block. Yes, the fill block. So let's come in here, change the fill block to dirt, and then we'll ask him to build that again. Whoops, I've got something in my hand. It looks like I'm crawling, and I am.
Can I help you?
Yes, you can. Hold on. Let's look. By the way, yes, as you already know, do you accept help with the project, your home, your life? Yeah. We all do from time to time, definitely. Definitely. Let's come here and let's do this. And let's change the fill block to dirt. There it is. Select dirt. And the fill block is now dirt. And then we'll go back across town and have him continue working on this. You need a little bit of planning. You do? Mm-hmm. Okay. Sure. So let us build options. Builder is Dondanas. Let's look at the dirt. So he's not going to remove all the dirt. All the stone he's already put in. He's just not going to add any more to it. And I think that's going to be okay. And then we'll get Elise to work on this while he's working on the new jewelry store. Elise is going to have both of these two shops to work on. And Dondanas is going to do the jewelry store. But he helped her while she's working on the furniture store. He's putting in the level 1 of the pottery. You'll send me a photo soon, then you can see which area seems better for the housing. Okay, yes, please. I'll do that. I'm happy to do that. That'll be fun. That will. I definitely will. Okay. It's starting to look like a furniture store. And you're like going, huh? So this is going to be the window where we're going to display things. This is going to be the door. And you'll see later as time goes on that turns into a door. And then there was something up here, but I think even here, see, I'm looking at that now. I don't know what it's going to be. We'll find out. In the caves, it didn't really turn into anything too much, and so we'll see what happens here as well. And then this back room here is where there's storage, and I cannot show it to you. That is so weird. So I'm not going to go into the nether. Yeah, I'm just not. Because then I can't use shaders. I know what Chato was saying and McSassin, both of them were saying just use them for nice pictures, or don't use them at all while you're playing, and that way you don't have any problem. I must admit I'm not having the Java problems that I was having before. When I fly, those seem to be down to much more of a minimum, so I might have to do that. I might have to play without shaders, but then I can't use the lanterns at night. I can't use any lanterns at night. I'm not even sure the torches, if you have a torch in your hand, that it lights up at night without shaders. I think that's the thing that went away. And let's see, yep. See, I have a torch in my hand. Now you should be able to, but that just doesn't work. And also don't become cooked. Yeah. And let's move this back. This is mine right here. And these two I might have to put away for the next restaurant, which I was trying to decide where we want to put it. I think that they have a juicer up at the hill, but we can go and check for a minute and see if there is a juicer there. Let's take these things and put them away. They're things that I did pick up, and I will give back the small amount. Actually, anything I take is from the beginning when Tana was doing all of the work, all of the supply work for the town, and they have almost paid back the whole thing, and we're not really holding it like you haven't paid it back yet. We're not doing that. There's a juicer, bakeware, there's a cutting board, there's a mixing bowl. We could have rolling pins, we might add those. But that right there is the end. I did not see that. We're 13 minutes over the end. We're 3 hours and 13 minutes. How did that happen? Whoa. Whoa. Independent, the dynamic light should work with just Embedium and Rubidium. I think Embedium, I don't know. I'll have to check with my mod maker to see if Embedium and Rubidium would work together, and whether that works with Minecolonies. Embedium and Oculus. Ah. Embedium is a replacement for Rubidium. What if it works with just Rubidium? Can you just have Rubidium and not Oculus?
So that'll give you the speed ups but not the shaders.
It'll give you the speed ups but not the shaders.
So that would essentially be like having Optifine but not installing any shaders.
Having Optifine but not having any shaders. So Rubidium is absolutely the shaders. Can I do Rubidium without, but it's the shaders that was causing the problem.
So at this point, I don't know
Yeah.
exactly what's causing the problem.
Yeah, we'll have to investigate that. We will.
There was a problem and something was causing it.
Vincentius Primus, everybody. Vincentius Primus is the mod creator. He created the mod pack. I'm sorry. Mod pack. Not the mod. The mod pack. He's the mod pack packer. There is an issue with Rubidium and Minecolonies, so just stay with Embedium and Oculus for shaders. Mixasa is saying. Okay, we will do that. Because we weren't using Embedium, we're actually using Rubidium, and maybe that is why that was doing that. That will help a lot. Merci, Mixasa. Merci indeed. Okay, this is, I might as well do the last few minutes, the 10 minutes. How close am I to anything? Am I close enough to anybody to, yes, I'm close enough to the Enchanting Tower. We'll go up and stay at the Enchanting Tower. I believe that Valerie is working on either the Enchanting Tower or she might still be working on that house. She was having trouble getting some of the things that she needed to work on this house right here, but I might site, and the only reason I wanted her to work on the house is the same thing, where I was concerned about how much it was going to take away from the walkway. And so that's why she was working on that. That is a level 3 going up to level 4 and 5. And we can go in here. But in actuality, I could stop her from working on that and have her work on the enchanter, who is a level 4, the mystic site, which is a level 4, and the library is a level 4. All of those are brought up to a level 5, and we will be ready to solve the mysteries of the cliff style. That will be very fun. That definitely will. So yes, so this is a level 4. I know that when they start working on it, all of this is going to go away, the modded stuff, but that's okay. This won't. This is actually a part of the build. It's actually a part of the build and will still be there. Up here, where we are not here using the mystic site for the cliffs, which is why Rosa Ouro is where we're going to solve the mysteries of the cliff style, because we have everybody there, I think, except a barracks. And I'm sorry about Thursday. I cannot be here on Thursday. Thursday is my normal day, but I will be here Friday and Saturday, and then because I'm normally here Tuesdays, Fridays, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. So Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, except this coming Thursday. I can't be here for the streams. So I appreciate your understanding. And yeah, look at this. Here's one of the ones. This is just so gorgeous. I love these doors, Mixessa. They're so amazing. So those are the doors to the library building. This is a level 4 of the building. And then right here in the stairwell, this gorgeous aquarium is in the stairwell that goes down to this level, and underneath the walkway there are actual windows where they can look out. Mountain beasts, zoology treatise on goats. Beware of the angriest goats. They can take you down with a single blow of their horn. Harvesting their milk allows you to make excellent cheese with a light orange color. That is so cool. I love it. Let's see what's here. Ah, a stone house on the sea. And this is the story of the founder of this town who dreamed. Now this is antiquities. These are pieces. These are the pieces that are in Matlam and Mixassa's histories. So this happened in the past. But this is the story of the founder of this town who dreamed of a white and yellow stone house floating on the great ocean. He told us that one day we would live in such a place. We don't know yet how it could be possible, but we are studying this since we know that it's part of our future, at least before we go for the stars in the sky. And there is part of the story there. Let's look here. Here's another book here. The City of the Ancients. Ooh! We found beneath our city ancient ruins perverted by shadows. Our archaeologists hope to restore a monumental gate and find a hidden treasure there. So that is what's happening in Rosa Ouro. The Undertaker's plan is to rehabilitate the ancient catacombs for our own citizens who will be able to rest among our illustrious predecessors. Now that is happening here. So we do have that beautiful graveyard here that we are using, and in the way that they are talking about, this is Guardian's Rock, and she is sitting. Was she actually sitting? It did look like, oh, look at them. Look at what they're doing. They're on. Now, I don't know whether these are seats. This is only level 4. I can change these to actually be seats, and they will sit when we get to it. When we get to that time that this is a level 5, we can use modded furniture and we can change it out and see if they'll sit there. But that is so, they definitely are at the desks, which is really cool. Now we might not be able to change the seating because the fact that they're standing here means that these might be workstations, and workstations fit in the same space as seating, as to sit. So I might not be able to do that. And as a matter of fact, how much time? We have 6 minutes, 7 minutes. Let's come up here. Let's go to let's go here. Let's look at the tag tool for a second, just to see what it says. And let us come to here and let us shift. And there it is. So let's look at the tags. So see, oh good, they are sit tools. So they probably were sitting and they got up to look at, to get some books out, because look, they're all seats. Oh, that's excellent. I should have known. See, they're all registered as seats, which means they will actually sit down. Perfect. And look. So yes, so even though they're not sitting right now, it's probably because they're trying to reach books up there. But they absolutely do sit. And Mixas is saying we put a sit tag on those places, but I think the librarians don't use them, only visitors or unemployed. Interesting, but I think that's what Mr. Villager just saw. Mr. Villager saw her actually sitting, which was really unusual. So we'll see. Maybe we'll find it again. That would be so cool. That definitely would. So are they asking for stuff? Yes, they are. Let me cancel. When they've been asking for a long time, it just drops out of rotation and nobody works on it. They never get it. And so we'll do that. Exactly. Hi. Hi. This is Imani. Imani, by the way, is not. Imani is one of the kids who was raised, who was fostered, and is very close to Fallon, actually. This is Fallon right here. And
Those
Fallon
baked potatoes hit the spot.
is the one whose parents are Gondolphus and Pelagia. And Pelagia is, of course, gone. Sadly gone. Sad. But yeah, but Fallon is her daughter. And so, yeah, that was cool. Oh, I'm glad you got to see that, Mr. Villager. I really am. Yes, lore is so much fun. So much fun. It definitely is. Oh yeah, and I forgot about this. So here, instead of having a bakery, we have the rabbit hutch. And it does rain here. That's a thunderstorm. I think that might be a thunderstorm. Let's see what happens. It came on so fast. Let's see. But no, I don't hear any. Okay, let's see what she's doing. Can't tell if she's having a problem. That's what we're going to look at right now. Are you having a problem because of these? Are you having a problem with those? You shouldn't be. I think she was just standing there. This one's up high. And that one is too. I see they both are. Okay, let's make sure that there's no one downstairs. I know you can't. And there isn't. So, yes, Mixasa, it is absolutely working. For the last month, they have been partying hardy in the boat, in the balloons, in the builder balloon, where there would be 3 and 4 couriers or 3 and 4 firefighters in the builder's balloon with the builder, and they weren't leaving. You couldn't make them leave. I know I can call them, but they weren't going anywhere on their own, and so that is not happening. Yay! Now, I've said things like that before and have been wrong, so we'll just have to see when Mixasa tries it. And I'll try it. They are the designers after all, and we'll see what results they get. Let's just go. It's wet, it's messy. Let's just go to, and it is a minute. It is a minute, so I'm gonna go here. I don't like going in the rain. I'm a mermaid. I don't quite understand rain. Where the water falls out of the sky. You're not breathing it. It's not surrounding you with its weight. That is a different relationship with water. And so, Mr. Villager, thank you so much, Mr. Villager. Look at this, Mixasa. Look what Mr. Villager gave me. This beautiful cape. Isn't it gorgeous? It's so beautiful. It is definitely beautiful. And so there I am right there, and Angel's like going, oh, look at your beautiful cape. And thank you, obrigado, Mr. Villager. I really appreciate it. It was a very pleasant surprise. It's like, oh, yeah, this looks kind of like the way it... Wait, what's that thing down there? Look, it's a cape. So that was very fun. Merci. Merci beaucoup, Mixasa. Bonsoir. And I will see you again. Plus tard. We'll see you all. Wait, what? Everyone, workday is off. Wait. Okay, here we go. I'm waiting for a minute. Wait. He said wait. So what am I waiting for? Just a moment. Have you already looked at your hair? Let me see. Let's turn around. Let's turn around again, and let's see. I know that there's a shell on the side. I can't see it in the game, I think, but I believe that there is a shell, I think, on the side. Am I right about that? I saw it when I looked at the skin before, when I was installing it, and I think I saw that. Yes. Is it a snail or is it a shell? It's something, it's a little thing on its side. So it's either a snail or it's a crab shell on its side. Thank you. You decided to put like an oyster pet. Yes, that's what I thought. Cool. Yes, it was clear. It was clear, and I appreciate that. I definitely do. Yay. Okay, and Shata, thank you for being in chat as well. And everybody, have a good couple of days. I will see you on Friday. Friday, Frida's Day. I'll see you then. And enjoy your games. Enjoy watching all the other gamers. So once again, we are listening to Drone Hands music, and now we're going to listen to Vincentius Primus play guitar in this piece. Bye for now. Boa tarde, Mr. Villager. Here we go.